Alright, what's up everyone? Duquesne23 here with Forge Hub, and today we're taking a look at the map Beneath. Now, this is a medium-sized 4v4 map that's designed to support all major game modes, so you can play anything that you really enjoy on this map. Also, this is just a absolutely beautiful map with some forging techniques and things that I either haven't seen very often or just really haven't seen at all. So this is going to be a fun one to walk through, check out, and so people could get inspiration from it. So take some notes down if you are forging maps, because this is a very great map and it's a beautiful map. So let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at it right now. And just from the start of it, you could tell just the detail and the lighting and everything like that looks absolutely fantastic. I love the stonework of the entire thing. Like there is some metal and stuff like that thrown in there, but like some of the stuff with the stonework, it just looks really nice. Oh, look at that right there. So that's pretty neat. I didn't even notice that whenever I was doing the B-roll fly through, like this little crane type thing holding that up there up at top. I love the look also of the stone with the blue hue around, with the blue lights and everything like that around. Definitely, and of course the red vegetation. It has a nice contrast, so they did a really great job with that, building this out and everything. So let's go ahead and just walk around, take a look at this. Already starting from here, you got just absolutely amazing looking. What is this, a reactor or something? Something like that, just forming here. We got some water down there. It's looking great. We got some broken, metal bars here, as well as an area that has collapsed. Over here on this side. Always love nice collapse areas with pipes. Gotta always include pipes on your map. If you don't, what are you doing? So just everything with like stuff like that. There's some lighting coming in there. Is that an actual spot where people can run? Yeah, this is an actual spot where people can run and you can see through. It's just a nice little touch of having that, like you may be able to see someone run across there if you're looking right here, so you can see if they're coming up over that way before they even get to the door. So just a nice little touch, and of course having the light and the godries coming through that as well. So coming down here throughout this, I don't know if y'all will be able to hear it in the video, but they do have some nice little bird chirpings and bird noises and stuff like that throughout here. So it's just a nice touch of while you're walking around on the map, and while you're playing you may hear that type of stuff while you're going through there. Look at this right here. We got a little planter with an interesting little alien fauna. And it's little plant growing there, looking good. Got more pipes here. Gotta have more pipes for days. We got a lot of these plants growing in these areas. I wonder what all this type of stuff is for. Like, I wonder if the forgers of this have thought about, hey, this is the reason why we did this. Like, this is the story behind these certain maps and stuff like that. So it looks like we came from down there and around up here. I love the verticality of this map as well. There's tons of different levels that you can go to, and plenty of sightline blockers and stuff like that. I can't remember. I think there may be a sniper on this map, but yeah, plenty of oh, there's a sniper right there. Talking about a sniper, but yeah, so really nice having all that. Let's go ahead and jump through here. We got some sort of statue of a metal monster creature, something, metal machine there. That looks really cool though. I love whenever people design their own statues. They're always a ton of fun to look at and everything. So let's go ahead and keep moving around. I'm going to try to look up on the top and the bottom areas. And as you could tell, just having all the different pipes and stuff like that on here, as well as just the incorporation of the rock and the terrain and everything, did a great job of blending all of this together, so it just kind of flows naturally. They did a really good job with that, and you don't really see too many of these like type of lines here. I'm hoping in the next Halo game we get actual terrain editors so we can actually properly make terrain and pathways and everything like that. That would be fantastic. But look at this right here. We got a little grate here with some different types of vegetation, like these tree type of bush vegetations here coming around. That's an interesting take there, just as a hallway to separate things. I always talk about try to separate some stuff out. Look at that little crack there, and you got some vegetation growing up and through there. So it's like try to change some stuff up. I love the design of this right here. Like, that's different. You know, just having like these little pillar pieces or whatever you want to call them, these little pieces coming down from the wall. That looks really neat. But, you know, just change up the design of the floor and the walls and stuff. Break it up a little bit like this. You have this wall right here. You could have connected it to this wall, which is the same, but instead they added this little black strip, you know, this dark strip right here. Kind of changes up visually, so it just, you know, isn't all the same and monotonous and stuff like that. They really like twisty pipes on this map. Like, you see these pipes, they're all twisting and everything. They're not straight pipes there, so they're all like twisty pipes and stuff. So they really love that here. So let's go. Oh man, see, like, look at this. Like, you come in over here, has this blue light coming through here, and we got electricity going through up there. That looks so cool. And man, look at that over there in the distance in the background. That looks so cool. You got so many audio noises also playing right now. That's just like, has like kind of like a machinery, like electricity type of sound to it. And then we come over to the water here. Very good looking stuff. Love the background aesthetic here. Oh, look at that. We got some sort of metal, you know, machine type of thing. That is really cool looking. I love the background stuff like this. This is so cool. Love what they have done with this. Let's go ahead and walk around here a little bit. Like, I guess I could come over here. We got the grapple there, as well as more just broken stuff, more pipes, more everything. Looking great. Just absolutely fantastic work, forging work here. This is why I love doing this, walking around here, so people can get inspiration from this type of stuff. Because, you know, there's a lot of forgers out here that have some great ideas whenever they're making stuff. And I would love to be able to see these, you know, type of ideas expanded on or even incorporated in some other maps. Like, you know, if someone could take, oh, that's really cool. That's like an energy transfer thing right there. I want to incorporate something similar to that in my map. And so that's why I love walking through and taking a look at all this type of stuff. People get inspiration. And, you know, can improve their maps. Oh man, what was that noise? There was some weird, I don't know, weird noise going on there. And then, oh, what is this? What is this right here? I don't know. But again, more broken, not like straight pipes and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. It's not normal. Normally people just have the straight pipes going around everywhere, but these are a little messed up. And we got this weird power core orb that's rotating there in the center. Okay, and it stops and it turns the other way. Okay, that's interesting, with, of course, more weaponry and stuff. We got pipes. Oh, these are straight ones. You know, like, look at this. Like, I don't know what to say about this. This is different. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you come through. Oh man, look at the god rays. I'm getting distracted. But you know, you like come through all the different like stuff, and then you have these hallways like this, like the blue one that was over there with the electricity, and this one right here, it kind of has this like different type of look than anything else coming through here. And you're coming to this next area, this next room here, which is all metallic and metal and everything. We got these cool lights. Oh man, look at this out here. Look at that. Like, I don't have a clue what this is, but wow. Look at what they have built on the outside of the map here. This is absolutely beautiful. Fantastic work with this. Very cool looking. And it's also one of those fun things that, you know, while you're fighting and stuff, it adds a nice little background aesthetic to everything. Love the lights coming off of here and kind of shining on the ground there. We got some interesting blue water here flowing through. Nice that they actually made it where it's, you know, the water is technically coming from here, and then it's flowing and it's exiting out over on this side. I like whenever people actually do something like that, instead of just, you know, it's coming from somewhere invisible or something. So they kind of show that there's a sewer thing here and it exit out that side. It's a really good job with that type of stuff. Oh, look at this. It's all broken right here, so you can see a little bit of that water underneath there. Oh, and look at that. It's coming around over on this side as well. I'm getting distracted again. I'm not walking around and looking at absolutely everything that I need to look at. I'm getting distracted by so much stuff. But all this is really great looking. What is it back here? We got some more background aesthetics. See, they could have just put a wall there, but no, they added a little depth to the map there. Really great job. Look at this, man. See, I love whenever lights. I love that type of blue looking lights and stuff. Whenever it just kind of catches your eye whenever you're walking around. So, okay, let's go ahead and keep moving around the outside, and then we'll go towards the center. We got an interesting. I don't know what this is, but that is really cool. How do you come up with ideas like this? You know, like it's just really interesting. Okay, and then now we're back over to this broken area. So let's go ahead and come in here in the center. Just look around right here, see if there's anything else that we can look at. Just love the different pathways and the different elevations here in the center that kind of everything converges over to this one area here. It looks really great. Look at the water flowing right here. Just overall everything. I love the little blue lights, all the different stuff that they've put on here. There's plenty of, even though this is the center and you are going to be really exposed, there is a lot of line of sight blockers whenever you're coming down, so that way that's good to have all the different line of sight blockers here in the center where all the different pathways come together. So this is definitely a really great map. If you do want to check it out, the bookmark link will be in the description down below. Thank you all for coming out. Stay tuned for the next one. It's we're going to continue doing all these walkthroughs. I love doing them. I love featuring. I love looking at all the details that these forgers put countless hours into, and because that's one thing that people don't necessarily see, all the little details that these forgers put in, because they put so much time into these maps. And so I want to be able to showcase everything, at least try to. I'm sure I miss a few things and stuff, but it's overall awesome. If you do enjoy it, be sure to give it a like, leave a comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. And remember, let's forge a new Halo.